Hi, we're Joel and Lia.
And this video is even more British food that you haven't tried over in the US, and it's very sad that you're missing out. My heart reaches out and feels deeply for you.
And this links back to one project that we've wanted to do for a long time, which is start a Joel and Lia subscription box where we send British snacks to our consumers, you guys. And we just thought that'd be amazing. But I think there's so much red tape around sending food between countries, customs, things like that. But so many of you guys want to try these foods.
And we want to. We want you to
send it. Yeah.
We've had a few meetings about it, and we've just been met with obstacle after obstacle after obstacle about sending food to you guys. I mean, if anyone's got any loopholes, if anyone knows anyone,
then let us know.
If we've learned anything in lockdown, it's that people at the top can do anything they want.
Yeah.
So
they can. Those in power.
There's a reason
allow
us to send food boxes.
So maybe, hopefully, Joel and Lia one day can get to the stage where we can just do whatever we want. And then send out this Joel and Lia British box to our viewers.
I know.
Oh, well.
Anyway, if you haven't watched the first part of this video, you may want to do that now. You may want to do it after.
Yeah.
You can watch it in any
order,
guys.
There's no order. It's fine.
We'll kick this off.
Go on, then. I don't like this sauce.
Oh, okay. This is one of my favourite condiments. Really? It's very British. It's called HP sauce. And the HP stands for... Houses of Parliament.
Oh. I don't know.
Harry Potter sauce.
But isn't the casual name brown sauce?
Yes, you might say, oh, do you want ketchup or brown sauce? And some people call ketchup red sauce. It's a whole other conversation.
Yeah.
Red or brown. So brown sauce, also known as HP sauce.
Looks like barbecue sauce, but tastes nothing like it.
See, if I was not familiar, I'd be thinking, this is going to taste like barbecue. And then I'd get this vinegary, brown, tart,
sour,
brown,
bitter,
delicious sauce. And I'd be taken aback.
Yeah.
I always remember feeling a bit uncool that I liked brown sauce rather than ketchup, because through school I felt like everyone liked ketchup and I liked brown sauce.
Well, that's probably one of the only food items where your taste buds were before their time.
Thank you.
Because I feel like adults like brown sauce, kids don't. So that was strange.
Thank
but
you.
You still don't like olives, which is...
Slowly.
There's
one or two I'll eat, but don't give me a pizza olive. I'd rather vomit.
They have to be Calmata, don't they?
They have to be. I can't say. I think it's like Castellaverano.
Okay.
The Soho House ones.
Yeah, they're lovely.
They're lovely. They're like these big green ones from Sicily. I'm the worst Greek because I don't eat Greek olives, but I'll eat olives from Sicily.
But you drink coffee now sometimes.
Sometimes,
which is good. So your taste buds have changed a bit.
Yes. I'm waiting for my body and my taste buds to change through that. Back to the British stuff.
Anyway, so that's that. The next one says decent bacon. And you know what, guys? I'm completely on the American side with this. British bacon is dirt. Don't trust it.
Really?
I just think British bacon, the way Brits cook bacon, it's like, there you go. And like the fat is still fatty. In America, it's crispy and amazing.
So I agree with you on the level of cooking. I feel like Brits undercook their bacon and it's actually offensive.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
If someone gives you like a bacon sarnie, which is basically like bread, bacon in the middle, I want that fat to be crispy. I don't want it to taste like fat.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm going to have to do some surgery on it before I eat it, which is usually the case. So I would disagree with this article as well. But what I will say is that I like that there's more meat on the...
That's true. There's more meat on our bacon.
There's more meat on this, whereas the American ones is streaky.
Yeah, I think it is streaky. And I know our editor would disagree because I think he tagged me in something about what's better between British and UK, and one of them was bacon, and he prefers British bacon, I think.
I think overall I do, if it's cooked well.
Yeah.
So if British bacon's cooked through, I'll eat that.
Yeah, you get more meat and it's crispy. Best of both worlds.
Yeah.
But I could never order bacon in the UK because I know...
It's going to be wrong.
It's going to be wrong. Whereas American, I can trust that they will crisp that bacon.
And it's not in your character to say, excuse me, can you cook it this way? Because he's polite.
Because I'm polite, so Leah has to say, excuse me, my brother doesn't like that.
I had to send things back and say, look, my brother won't eat it. The next one I want to try is going up and saying, look, my son can't have that. Because I just want to see their reaction that I would have given birth to him.
My son doesn't like that.
My son won't touch this. You're going to have to give him a refill. It's not fizzy enough, is usually what I have to say. This tastes flat, try it.
Yeah, try it. And then they try it and they agree.
Post-COVID, there won't be any of that. No. Try it. They'll be like, ha, good one.
No.
Try your drink. What's the next one then?
Next one shook us both to our very core. that you guys don't have this. And I thought, mate, surely they do. It's prawn and cocktail. It's not even prawn and cocktail.
It's prawn cocktail.
Prawn cocktail crisps. But I call it prawn and cocktail.
Prawn and cocktail crisps. Right, let's break it down because those 3 words might be like, what are we talking about? So firstly, crisps are our word for chips.
Mm-hmm.
So prawn cocktail is a flavour of crisp. It comes from like an entree or a starter in the UK where it's just prawns and Mary Rose sauce. Is it Mary Rose? Mary Rose sauce, which is basically ketchup and mayo. It's like a pink
mixed
sauce
together
over the top of some prawns, usually served on a bed of iceberg lettuce.
And that's it. Lettuce, prawns, Mary Rose sauce.
They don't have this flavour of crisps in the US. But do you know what? It's okay because they're not all that.
I love prawn cocktail, but I wouldn't be like, we've spoken about Scotch eggs, we've spoken about chocolate and like good things.
Yeah.
Prawn cocktail crisps are like, they're good, but
you
you're
can
not
live
missing
without
out.
them.
Yeah.
I could live, if someone said to me, you'll never have another prawn cocktail crisp for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. So don't actually worry about that, guys.
Be devastated for about a second.
Also, I'm pretty sure you guys do have Walker's crisps in the US, but they're called Lay's. And it's the same in Europe. In France, they're called Lay's. Spain, they're called Lay's. We're the only country that has Walker's crisps. And they're the same logo, just a different name.
I just thought Lay's were ripping off Walker's the whole time. But now that I realise they're connected, I'm actually a little bit blown away.
But I want to know the history. Why didn't they continue the name Lay's in the UK? Or why didn't everyone else become Walker's? Like, why?
I don't know.
What came first? The Walker's or the Lay's?
It's like the chicken and the egg.
Yeah.
Who knows?
These are the sorts of questions we ask on Joel Lia. So if you're enjoying it, click subscribe.
What came first, the Lay's or the Walkers? Okay, but the next one's a drink, often found in the pub. It's cider.
Mm-hmm.
So how would you describe cider?
We were discussing this of how to describe it, and we think adult apple juice
is the best description.
It's kind of like beer. Beer and cider are sort of like friends.
Except I hate beer, but I will drink a cider.
Yeah. I think it's because it's sweeter, and it is made with apples or pears. You can get pear cider.
I just had a flashback to being 16 and being like, pear cider is my drink.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's you. You're
and
that
that's
girl.
how it became so round.
What are the good brands like Copperberg?
Yeah.
Bulmers.
Bulmers.
I think they're the
they
two
also
big
do
ones.
like strawberry and lime cider.
Yeah.
They'll make the most sugary cider that tastes delicious, and it's like introducing a young audience, I think, to just drinking alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, it's one step towards beer.
Yeah. They'll probably hate me for saying that. Like, you're an introductory brand to alcohol.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I think they are.
It is.
Cider is lovely. I'm just shocked. I'm like, surely Americans have cider. Because it's like a type of drink. It's not like a brand.
Yeah, one way of knowing if they have it in the US is to say the word in an American accent, and then if you feel like you've heard anyone say it, like cider. See, they don't have that.
They don't say that.
Because I've never heard anyone say it.
No, me neither.
Because otherwise it'd just go, yeah.
Have you ever heard them say lager?
No.
Lager.
No.
No, me neither.
They don't have that either.
They just have beer.
It's just beer.
Have you heard them say wine? Yeah.
Wine. Hang on, we're like, wine. Yeah. That sounds about right. We're like, 1 minute.
Yeah. Water.
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 Yeah,
They have
that.
water. Right, the next one, Devonshire clotted cream. Oh my
Stunning.
gosh.
I mean, how many videos of this turned up in? Probably where we go around on those 2 Brits having scones with jam and clotted cream.
Yeah.
What? We've had loads of afternoon tea on this channel where we cover this subject.
Well, it's our favourite thing to do because we go, should we have an afternoon tea? And we're like, yeah. And we're like, should we film it? And that way it makes it work and we don't feel guilty about it. And we're like, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you see more cream tea, afternoon tea videos, it's just because we don't want to feel guilty about it.
Yeah, we turn that into productivity.
Yeah.
We pay for it on our joint work account.
Yeah.
There's so many reasons to film yourself having afternoon tea if you're Joel and Lia.
Yeah, exactly. But so we do have that second channel if you're interested. It's called Those Two Brits. You can find it somewhere.
Yeah.
So go check it out.
Yeah, just go on channels and then recommended channels.
Yeah.
It's in there.
And clotted cream is a question we get asked a lot because it sounds gross. We will admit it. Clotted cream.
Clot.
Clot, like blood clot. Gross, but honestly...
Stunning.
But when we actually ever eat it, it's only ever on a scone with jam.
Yeah.
Like, I was saying this to Lucy the other day. I was like, you don't eat clotted cream
what
at any other time.
What else would it be used for? I've never seen it used in any other way. Do you use it in baking?
No. The only other thing, you can get clotted cream ice cream, which is basically really creamy vanilla ice cream.
I bet you'd get that in a farm shop.
Yeah.
I can't wait for us to have an afternoon tea.
Oh, me too. It's the first thing we should do.
It is the first thing.
Yeah.
That is what I'm holding on for.
Prosecco.
Yes, it is.
Do you know what? Someone told me the other day that they think that I fake how much I like Prosecco. I was like,
Are you joking?
No.
That is devastating.
Yeah, it was a viewer that was like, it was in the assumptions thing. They're like, I assume you actually hate Prosecco. And I was like,
little do you know.
you're so wrong.
You're so wrong.
So wrong.
We text each other pictures of Prosecco that we find.
Exactly.
I'm not going to try and prove it anymore.
No.
All right.
Meat pie.
Meat pie. Have we said this in another one? Oh, we spoke specifically about Cornwall pastries.
Yeah,
But this is a meat pie.
So I feel like this is very northern England.
Yeah, I know what you say. I must have started there.
Yeah.
But then it's just now everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's just a pie, but it's meat.
Actually, we did a video years ago. Remember when we went to that pie shop with Jess from Love and London?
Yeah, that's a good shout. There's a food series.
Yeah.
It's on our channel and 2 other YouTube channels.
Mm-hmm.
And I think on our channel it was fish and chips.
Yeah.
On Jess's channel it was pie and mash, which is so British as
Yeah.
well. And then on Cyrus's channel it
Full
was
English?
a full English breakfast.
Yeah.
So if you do want a really informative video about pies, go and find that video. Just type in Joel and Lia pie and mash. You'll definitely find it.
It will come up, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great. Pies are amazing. And now, I think they started out as a very working class, affordable, cheap thing. But now, like, in gastropubs and stuff,
You'll
you
find
get,
them
like,
everywhere.
the most lavish pies.
Yeah.
And they're nice. They're good. You'd serve them
Yeah.
with chips, as this photo suggests, peas, maybe carrots, steamed carrots, and some gravy.
Yeah.
Soak it all in gravy.
My favourite is to have pie and mash and gravy.
Yeah.
But
And
yeah,
maybe some
pie
beans.
and chips. Maybe beans.
Beans.
Yeah. There's so many shops. Like, you know how you'd get like Subway, McDonald's, say you're in a shopping centre and there's like the food
court.
The food court. That is what I was looking for.
There you go.
You'd have like Square Pie in the UK where you'd just get pie and mash. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Not that we've been to a shopping centre in months.
Feels like years.
Feels like years.
Well, we will one day.
One day.
Soon we'll get back there.
Yeah.
Right, the next one, Jaffa
Jaffa
cakes.
cakes.
Is it a cake? Is it a biscuit?
Who knows?
Who
I mean, there
knows?
was just that really famous advert, I think, that made Jaffa cakes so, like, just a household staple.
Yeah.
And she was holding a Jaffa cake and she just bit into it and then she started narrating how much of the moon it was. So she was like, full moon, bites into it,
Half moon.
bites into it, the whole thing, total
Total
eclipse.
eclipse.
And it was just so simple but genius.
Yeah.
And it just stuck.
And it's basically, it's a fairly firm cake base. And then it's got a bit of like orange jelly.
Yeah.
And then covered in dark chocolate.
So that sounds disgusting.
It sounds gross, but it is nice.
It's really, really
Trust us.
nice.
But the reason we said, is it a cake, is it a biscuit? Because you'll find it in the biscuit aisle. And when I say biscuit, I mean cookies.
Yeah.
But it is a cake.
Yeah, it's
So
like
it's like,
spongy like a cake.
What is it?
And it's one of the few things I can just eat the whole packet.
Yeah.
Easily.
Easy. They're very light.
Oh, they're very light.
Oh, they're very light.
They're very light. They're like air. You can just
Yeah.
get through them.
They're amazing.
Stunning.
Love it. Second to last one, Branston Pickle.
So I've got no interest in this, so
Really?
I can't contribute.
Okay, well, it's called Branston Pickle. Don't know what it's made up with. Chopped up vegetables in a vinegary kind of brown sauce. And it's delicious. You'd normally have it with cheese. So cheese and pickle sandwich.
It's just
I love
pickle,
it.
isn't it? There's no other veg in there. It's just
Branston
pickle.
pickle, which is made from a mix of chopped
Oh.
vegetables pickled in vinegar, makes the ultimate cheese and pickle sandwich, also known as a ploughman's.
So, yeah, ploughman's. I didn't know that it had other veg in it, all
Yeah.
pickled. I mean, that's new information to me.
Yeah.
I've never been a fan of Branston
No.
pickle, but I know it's a huge thing in the UK.
Yeah, it's very. I used to have cheese and pickle sandwiches all the time.
Yeah?
I love it. But
Yeah?
you love or hate it.
Okay.
And then the final one, we've talked about this before. We love it.
Crumpets.
Crumpets.
How do you even describe them? I mean, I know we've said before, it's like the texture of a sponge,
Yeah.
but it's
Covered
not
in holes.
covered in holes. It's not doughy, but it's
No.
like, I wish you could taste it through the
I
camera.
know, because you know what? I think Americans do have something called a crumpet, but it's not the same. That's more of an English muffin.
Oh, those, yeah.
So Americans don't have crumpets as we know it.
them.
So that's another thing that I'd love for Americans to try because it's just stunning.
Sometimes you're just wandering through like the bread aisle and you just see
Yeah.
like crumpets and you're like, just
Yeah,
throw them
I love
in.
that.
It's just
Yeah,
a nice
it's the sort
treat.
of snack you'll have, or if you can't be bothered to cook one evening, you might have a couple for dinner.
Yeah.
I know with my family on a Sunday night when I was younger, we used to stick them on a fork, a big fork, and toast them on the fire.
That's cool.
And it was like a fun thing, like keeping us entertained.
Crumpets on the fire.
Toasting crumpets on the fire, and then
Then
we put
melted
butter.
butter.
Yeah.
They have to be, the butter has to be melted on top.
Oh, yeah.
Has to soak through into the holes. It's really
It's
comforting.
so good. So you guys are missing out.
Yeah.
This has made us very hungry. It is lunchtime.
It's now time for us to go and get in the car and find some crumpets.
Nourish our bodies.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Do let us know if there's any that we've missed out that
Yeah.
you know of, Or let us know if you've got any of these in the US. I do know the HP sauce does exist in some American supermarkets, because remember when Kelly, one of our subscribers, met us?
Oh, yeah.
She did bring me HP sauce, and it was really kind of her. And it tasted exactly the same.
Yeah.
I didn't open it until I got back to the UK, actually.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was lovely. But yeah, for the majority of Americans, they must be like, what on earth is that?
Yeah, oh, definitely. Also, let us know if there are any American foods that we don't have in the UK or that you think we don't have, because we can reply to you, or we could do another video of the reverse of American foods Brits don't have.
That we wish we had.
That we wish we had.
Yeah, that's a good reverse. I like
For example, Texas barbecue.
Stunning, stunning. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to like, leave us a comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed.
Yeah, and we mean this. I know we reel it off, like subscribe, like, it really means a lot to us. It really helps these videos get found by new people if you click like and if you click subscribe. So please do that.
Thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.